There's been a huge surge of high schoolers using e-cigarettes or vaping.
Across the country, headlines have been pouring in about the issue of vaping.
They discovered a number of them released vapors with potentially unsafe levels of lead, chromium, manganese, and/or nickel.
But this isn't a faraway problem. It's here at home in the Lee County School District.
FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb is stepping up the pressure, telling 5 companies they have 60 days to submit plans to keep e-cigarettes out of teens' hands.
On September 12, 2018, the Food and Drug Administration released a statement declaring youth electronic cigarette use an epidemic.
You get like a jittery feeling in your stomach and your whole body just kind of like tingles, and that's why people get so addicted, is because they get that feeling all the time.
This feeling is becoming increasingly popular. In Lee County, the 30-day reported use for e-cigarettes is more than 10 times the rate of traditional cigarette use.
It started off as, a possible way for adults to quit smoking, but because of the flavors that were available, it really created a whole nother issue.
I mean, it's just hard when the people I'm surrounded with all do it all the time.
This is a Juul. Its slim and inconspicuous design makes it easy for students to hide it absolutely anywhere, from their pockets to their sleeves. And the way that the vapor works makes it so that students can use it anywhere they want without being detected.
According to the manufacturer, Juul pods contain the same amount of nicotine as a regular pack of 20 cigarettes. In a 2015 study by the Center for Human Toxicology at the University of Utah, researchers found that 73 of the 120 e-cigarettes tested had nicotine content that contained as much as 840% more nicotine than the label implied.
Once they're addicted to the nicotine, for them to go even through an entire 90-minute class period or hour class period, they start to feel, the craving to use again. So oftentimes they have to leave class to go somewhere to vape.
Once students are hooked, nicotine can change the way their brain connections are formed, harming the parts of the brain that control attention and learning, while potentially leading to mood disorders and a permanent reduction of impulse control.
The devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other, where the devil's saying, at least you're not out doing drugs. And then another part of me, the angel of course, is saying, it's bad regardless, like you're putting this nicotine in your system and it's making you addicted.
And the Lee County School District has taken notice. In order to slow the spread of addiction, prevention specialists like Kathy Wynn are spreading awareness.
We've developed an parent and student prevention programs on vaping to educate the students about the dangers of vaping, and as well as the parents the dangers of vaping and what to look for so they would recognize if their child might be vaping.
As for students who have already become trapped in a nicotine addiction, the road ahead will unfortunately continue to be difficult.
We can't expect our children to be able to just quit cold turkey. Many adults couldn't quit cigarettes cold turkey.
I wish I never started juuling, I really do. I wish I never got into it, I wish I never got introduced to it, or I wish I was strong enough to not fall for it.